hope he made it out okay.
Hey, you there. This is one-way traffic. Keep going, please.
Oh, excuse me.
Yeah, what is it? I'm a little busy right now. Can't it wait?
What happened to the man who went in there? He protected us, but he's...
Man? I haven't heard of anything about a man inside there. Come on, get going.
I hope he's okay. I guess.
You guess?
I mean, I guess he really isn't here, but the man who saved me, Stryker Zero? Weird name. Who are you?
You're that girl. Still poking your nose around here.
You're...
Looks like you made it out safe. Lucky little bird.
Stay away from me.
I don't have time to deal with you, but get out of my way.
But...
You won't leave? In that case, I think I have enough power left to burn down one little girl. If you want to get charred to a crisp, just stand right there.
Please, turn yourself in. You're the one who destroyed the town.
Meddling fool. Then so be it. I can't ease up right now. I can't sink any lower anyway. I'll turn you into ash. If I have to run away, I'll still keep my what's up? Attacking me from behind. What? A cat?
Huh?
It's still very dangerous here. You need to get out while you still can.
But what about you?
Oh, don't worry about me. Just go. That man is gone now. He was injured, but he seems to have made it out safely.
I see. I'll go.
Good girl.
Thank you for saving me.
Oh, think nothing of it. It was just a passing whim.
Well, thank you nonetheless. Anyway, I'm going now.
Well, I suppose I should get back. Stryker Zero. No, Dengeki Stryker. I'm so glad to have found you. Chapter 3, End. Chapter 4, Daily Life. Jack?
What ask of you of me?
There's something I want to say.
Yes, my liege. Speak only the word, and it shall be done.
No, I've been thinking this over, and from now on, you're forbidden from snacking between meals.
Such a heartless imperative. How can you speak such words in the face of such moderation?
Look at yourself before you say that, you ninja pig. Jack was walking a step behind me, carrying a mountain of sweets in both arms. His moderation was very unconvincing. Further damning was the ring of chocolate around his mouth. I would have to put a limit on the ninja pig. My food bill has quintupled since you started living with me. You need some self-control. But my liege, sweets were on special today. 30% off. How could I let such a bargain escape me? You said the same thing about ice cream yesterday. Then you bought so much I couldn't fit it in the fridge, and you had to eat all of it. All of it.
Verily did I experience a formidable headache.
Yeah, just remember that before you go on a buying spree. I mean, my personal finances are in pretty dire straits at the moment.
But such an exquisite lusciousness do these Nipponese sweets have, and such seasonal flavors that, not to be missed. Have mercy, my liege. If it would only allow but 100 yen a day, I promise.
You're like a child begging for his allowance. My wounds had healed since the battle with Phoenix, and we were enjoying some measure of peace. Jack had taken to calling me my liege and more or less strong-armed his way into living with me. He'd hung a sleeping bag from the ceiling in which he slept. Wow, in which he slept. He'd hung a sleeping bag from the ceiling in which he slept, suspended, like a cocoon. Because he thought of himself as my vassal, he began spending every day by my side. I owed it to him for saving my life, and it was within the realm of my budget. We basically managed to get along as roommates. He could be a little spacey from time to time, but he clearly meant well. Except, I never knew one man could eat so much. Not one for bragging, am I? But there was a time when I was known as the Black Hole of Texas. And that wasn't the reason. It wasn't eating. Yeah, remember what I said before. I'm amending it slightly. Whatever do you mean? I'm limiting your diet too. Injustice! Injustice upon injustice! I work my fingers to the bone for you. When a suspicious personage approached our lodging, did I not drive him off? Am I not doing a fine job? Yeah, that was my neighbor, and just because he's foreign, it doesn't make him a suspicious... I can't even say the words anymore. You are screwing up my use of the English language with your crappy use of the English language. I mean, Japanese language. I mean, those people are the ones working their fingers to the bone. Flame-san got hurt on the job the other day and has been laid out ever since. Flame-san? Really? Flame-san? 1,000 pardons, my liege. Don't draw unnecessary attention. Just remember, we're on a mission. I understand and obey, my liege. We trudged along. Snacks. Oh, snacks. 100 yen. Alright? Remember that.
Do you speak truly 100 yen for half a day?
No. Don't go moving around the goalpost. Your allowance is 100 yen per day, okay? Got it? That's it. 100 per day, per diem.
I hear and obey. Verily, my liege generosity knows no bounds. With this, I can buy many pickled plum, perhaps even a popsicle.
That's very responsible of you. I wondered how Flameson was doing. I heard he got himself into an accident at work. I guess you put your life on the line when you do manual labor. It sounded like he was convalescing at home. Okay. I hoped it was just because he couldn't afford the hospital. I hope it's nothing serious. Me too, Flame-san. Yes, sir, gotta suck, being laid up like this.
A great inconvenience, to be sure.
Yes, it's truly a blow to one's pride.
Oh, it must be. To go running off like that, returning in a body cast.
I mean, Captain Murray was about to blow her top. It will be some time before she comes. Good heavens, that look she gave him. Yeah, well, maybe he'll learn his lesson and chill out. I mean, he can't move at all, right? You bastards. That reminds me, where is Captain Murray?
She has gone into town. She said she had some business to attend to.
Just because I can't move, it doesn't mean you can treat me however you want. Yes, sir, it does.
To sign a cast with magic marker is a long-honored tradition. We must respect it.
I didn't ask for this. I accept the roach is going to be an asshole. But do you have to all draw on it? Officer Orson, you too? I'm in pain here. You can't treat me like this. It's one thing to lose to Striker Zero, but to some crazy hack ninja, that's a little pathetic.
It means I can treat you in any way I like. You were overconfident. There was no need to bring out that gaudy venture of yours.
Yeah, first of all, that thing of yours, Firebird Legend, for Christ's sakes, it's been the stupidest name I've ever heard. The name, I mean, you name a thing like that, and of course you're gonna lose. What? Do you have a problem with how I name my things? Oh, cry out, Firebird Legend?
It is not really suited to you. Even Officer Orson is having a time maintaining his composure.
I'm proud of that finisher, you know. It's a measure of a cyborg's ability. You all have them too, don't you? Well, not me, I mean, fuck, never needed one. Yeah, well, if you ask me, it's a sign that you're not committed enough. Yeah, too much screaming hurts my throat anyways, and hurts my throat doing your voice. What? Oh, give me a light, would you? Why? Well, I saw an old lady struggling with her groceries on the way home, so I helped her out a little bit. A curious action. It is utterly unlike you, Lieutenant Roaches. I mean, we have to be neighborly, right? I mean, anyways, I was just on my way home, and this old lady gave me these as thanks.
Cigarettes. So, no good deed goes unrewarded.
Yeah, it's just a single pack of them, but, still. Smoking does no good and much harm. It shows none of the character and good deed you did. Hey, this from a guy who gets his rocks off pissing on telephone poles. I think I'll just stick with my smokes, thanks. Woof. Wait, you're not going to use my flame as a lighter, are you? Well, we've got our gas bill to think about, so, why not? Absolutely not. My flame is a battle skill, not some tool for your convenience. I am not a Swiss Army knife.
Captain Murray does wish us to limit our gas usage until the food stall takes off.
Poor thing. I am a proud cyborg of the Balboa Empire. I am not a tool for you, you fucking mother mission. Cut it out. I don't want any pictures on my cast.
Oh, but I've almost finished my portrait. Wouldn't you like a reminder of my beauty right here?
Look, I mean, Lieutenant Hilko used her powers when we moved in, right? And I use mine for making dinner sometimes, and it's no big deal.
I do think it was a waste of my telekinesis, but it spared us all a call to the movers.
Still, I still have my pride. Hey, just clear out and let me rest, would you?
As much as you would like to.
What?
You have not yet written your battle report, nor your statement of apology.
Captain Murray insists upon it. And this is the first chance you've had to move your arm, so,
Do handle the paperwork for now. I have my side job as a florist to attend to and have no time for such tedium. Good luck.
How did you all go so wrong? How was this close to beating him? Stryker Zero, Texas Ninja, whatever. You'll pay for this. Ooh. The Edo period began with the establishment of the Tokugawa Yasui shogunate in Edo. Losses continued as if nothing had happened. The battle did some damage to the city, but Jack's efforts had kept it to a minimum. For the ordinary citizen, it was little more than one more topic of casual discussion.
Verily, are these classes of great interest.
A familiar voice leaked in from the window, but I didn't respond. You might say the citizens were too indifferent, but downplaying these incidents was part of my duty. The peace of the town, no, of Japan, was of the utmost importance. Knock, knock. As I began to copy down my notes, I heard a faint rap-tap-tapping at my door. I looked over to see Haruna, my self-professed childhood friend, tapping my desk with her pen. It was against the rules to whisper in class. After careful consideration, I wrote on the side of my notebook. What is it? We're in class.
Oh,
As if catching my intention, Haruna blushed in embarrassment and did the same.
sorry, is this better?
Yeah, I don't mind. Just don't let the teacher catch you.
Oh, yeah, thanks. I just wanted to ask, do you know, what you're eating for lunch?
No, not yet. I don't have a lot of money, so I might not even get anything right now.
You have to eat 3 square meals a day. Those are the rules.
Yeah, nevertheless, there are circumstances. I'm on a very strict budget right now.
Is it that bad? Why?
That's classified, but nothing to worry about.
I see. So you don't have plans, right?
No, not at the moment. I'm just going to sit here at my desk starving. What does that got to do with you?
Not telling.
Hongo-san, would you read the next page for us, please? It's the third line, page 148.
Thank you. The Tokugawa shogunate formalized special rules to keep the local lords under control.
Japan was at peace. I would use this tranquil time to fuel me in the next thunk. Something landed on my desk. I picked it up. It was a balled up sheet of paper. Kazumi was looking at me with an apologetic expression. Was this for me? I pointed at myself as if to ask her. She nodded furiously. Perhaps she needs me for something. I don't know. She gave me no more indication of what she wanted, so I opened the paper she threw at me. Why is...
Do you know what you're eating for lunch?
For fuck's sakes. I did not know what she had in mind, but there was no reason not to tell her. If I answered honestly, she would be more likely to explain the situation to me. Writing out how I'm broken. Broke. Ugh, what should I do now? Now to throw it back without the instructor noticing. I tossed it. The paper ball traced an arc through the air and landed neatly on Kazumi's desk. She smiled as she read it, then bowed her head to me obsequious. I have no idea what that word is. I am fucking Googling that right now. OBSIEQUIOUSLY. Nope, none of those letters are the right ones. Let's just hit go and see if it figures it out for me. You got most of the way there. Obedient or attentive to an excessive or servile degree. Obsequiously. Obsequiously. Okay, we got it. Next. As I waved to her to dismiss her worries, I noticed Ichimonji behind me, looking at me with dissatisfaction. Fuck. Class is so peaceful. I really hope there isn't a 3-way battle for my affections coming up. The day had been so uneventful. It was so peaceful, I almost found myself yawning a few times. Now, Kazumi-san, would you please read the next page?
What? Oh, yes, sir. Ow.
So peaceful. When lunch break rolled around, the students gathered around Kazumi's desk. My fears that she might not integrate successfully into the class had proved to be unfounded. She no longer seemed lost about everything and chatted with them as if they'd been friends forever, though I did occasionally observe her blushing as if she'd made a mistake. For my part, Haruna was the only one who ever approached me. It was more convenient for me that way, though. It was less likely that I would become conspicuous if I didn't have to answer a lot of questions. I looked down and noticed a piece of paper had drifted. I looked down and noticed a piece of paper had drifted down to my feet. Had someone dropped it? I picked it up and checked it over. It looked like a diary. I realized I shouldn't read it too closely, but glanced over it so that I could return it to its rightful owner.
お股から血が出たでござる。月に一度はお股から血が出るので困って
No, 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 no. Bleeding from the touch of my...
明日も血が止まらないよう
If
だった
bleeding should not cause tomorrow,
親方さん
consult
に
my liege I
相談
shall.
してみるでござる。
Can I? There's gotta... Told you it was a chick. Okay, so, what we have learned is that Jack is menstruating. And I didn't get to read all of that, and it's unfortunate, but we're just... you know what, I'm even going to cut out what I did read, so that there was none of my reading in it, and then everything will be great. Also, I was right. The owner was immediately apparent. It was Jack. I couldn't imagine anyone else writing verily in their own diary. Just what was he trying to do? I picked up the paper and put it in my bag. Now what shall I do today? Jack's living expenses were piling up, so I couldn't get anything too extravagant. But I would need some nutrition if the Balbora Empire showed up. I couldn't fight cyborgs on an empty stomach, after all. I couldn't hear Jack anywhere nearby, so he was probably off getting lunch for himself. I hoped he wouldn't go feral like last time.
Yamatuku.
Yeah. Wow, you seem extra energetic today.
It's been a good day, and I'm in a good mood.
Great. That's good to hear. It's nothing better than passing the day with a smile.
So anyway, you said you didn't bring a lunch today, right?
I mean, there's nothing for me to bring. My fridge is just empty. Completely empty.
Oh, it must be hard on you, living alone.
I have my freedom, though. I mean, at least. I mean, that's not too bad. I mean, no one restricts my activities, and I get to watch whatever anime I want.
But you have to eat lunch. You'll get sick if you don't.
Yeah, well, unfortunately, I can't help it. May I ask you why you're so concerned? I mean, you're really pretty nosy.
Well, we were childhood friends. You still don't believe me about that, do you?
It's not a matter of believing you. I just don't remember.
Well, fine. I will make you remember then.
Yeah, okay, do as you like. It's not as if it's in my control.
Fine. I'll do as I like.
What are you doing?
Wait a minute. It's buried in my bag. I know it's in here.
If there's nothing else, I'm just gonna go. The break won't last long after all. I mean,
Wait, please. I'm going to find it. Just wait. Hey, Yuki-san. Is this okay?
I mean, if you're asking if I'm occupied at the moment, I'm not specifically.
Oh, well, I was just checking. Do you really didn't bring anything for lunch, right?
If I had brought anything, I would be eating it right now, and this whole question would be moot. Why is everybody all up in my nutritional business?
I see. I
I hope you don't mind. I hope you don't think it's strange thing to ask.
Yeah. No, I do. I think it's definitely strange. I think it's very strange. I mean, I get that maybe you think that it's important to check up on others, but I think it's very strange. There is everything wrong with what you've done. Everything.
Okay.
But does this relate in some way to your own plans? Because at the moment I'm very confused. It just doesn't seem like it would.
Well, about that.
What is it? I mean, if you don't need anything, I'd like to be on my way. This is all too much. I got a girl digging in her bag. I got you just sitting there making noises.
Well, wait, please. There's something I need to say to you. Interacting with the locals is a part of my mission. This is for my mission. Forgive me, Colonel Mirror. Even if I give Yuki-san my lunch, my heart still belongs to you. I come from a really, big family, so we have to buy a lot of food, but everyone's really picky, too. So I was cleaning out the fridge this morning, and a lot of things were about to go chunky, but throwing it away would be a waste because, some people like chunky. So I just thought I'd make everything, but I made a lot more than I thought, so there's really just too much for me because I'm little. So I made a lunchbox for myself and I filled it up, and I know this is a lot and it's very complicated and you don't need all this information, but okay, and afterwards there was just enough left for maybe one more person, and I thought maybe you because you're cute, and then for some reason we had this extra boys lunchbox, so and it had Dragon Ball, it had some Dragon Ball on it, so I tried to fit it all in, and it just happened to fit in, and it isn't that mysterious. The world is full of mysteries. There it is. So what I'm trying to say is, to deepen our bond as transfer students and acquire intelligence. I mean, to become closer. There it is. It just took a little searching to find it, but... Yuki-san, would you eat lunch with me? And here's Yuki-san, been to lunch with me.
Spoiled for choice, I believe, is the term my promiscuous grandfather would use. Spoiled for choice.
Huh?
Haruna and Kazumi realized that they had spoken at the same time. They looked at each other for a moment. They both looked at me, then at each other again. Slowly, they both began to blush.
I'm sorry. You go first, because you're childhood friends and things.
Oh, no, that's okay. What am I doing with your voice?
No, that's okay. Rin-san, you go first. Oh, no. I mean, there was just oldest friends definitely take priority.
Not at all.
Not at all. It's his fellow transfer student should take priority. I couldn't possibly. Mine was just an offhand suggestion. Please don't hold back on my account.
Oh, no. It's just, I thought that it would be nice after a long... so mine's just... offhand... seriously, I don't... What? Then, you...
it's not important for me. Not at all.
It's me neither. Please don't... It's just... Rin-san.
Oh, no, Harun-san, you shouldn't.
What are you going to do? What do you mean? Well, whose lunch are you going to eat? Well, I feel I should eat both of them at the moment. And I don't know, I can't ignore the thought that each put into this. Well, I guess that's the sort of person you are then. Do you think it would, be a problem if I asked if I could eat both of their lunches?
Nah. That's the best way to make them both happy anyways, right?
I hope so. I mean, my only anxiety is whether they're even edible.
So eat. Who else is going to eat them if you don't?
I don't know. I mean, I could bring something back from a roommate, I suppose, but,
You have a roommate? I thought you lived alone.
Oh, that's, yeah, it's classified.
Not again. But did you get a girlfriend or something?
Why would you assume I'm living with a woman? I mean, I'm living with a ninja.
A ninja? Sometimes I don't know when you're serious and when you're joking.
Why would I lie about a ninja? That's the most ridiculous. I mean, it is perfectly innocent. I mean, a ninja is the most innocent thing I can think of. Damn. I gave up classified information. You are a shrewd woman.
I wasn't trying to interrogate you, if you're wondering.
Please, just keep the whole ninja thing between us. It's classified and just really fucking embarrassing.
Right. The fact that you were living with a ninja is a big secret. I prefer the term classified. I mean, if it's all the same to you, I mean, rather than secret. Any woman who dates you has got her work cut out for sure. I can see it all now. What makes you say that? I'm just talking to myself. Per Haruna.
Poor Rin. I don't see any relevance. You're funny. But then that's just the way of your gender.
Yeah, sure. Just make more chauvinist comments, why don't you son of a...
No. You don't seem convinced. I'm sorry. I mean, I'm just kidding anyway.
Haruna, Rin, why don't we all eat together? I mean, we're all here after all.
You would let me eat? I mean, with all of you, because you're normies, and I'm a bit weird.
The more the merrier. I mean, as far as I'm concerned. How about you, Haruna? Yeah. I mean, I was hoping I'd get to know Rin-san more, anyways. So I mean, this is really fortuitous, I suppose.
Thank you. I mean, I'm really glad that you feel that way, because it's part of my mission. I mean, thank you, Haruna-san. Oh, grandmother. Oh, grandfather. Grandmother, I have made a new friend today.
She's off in space again. Yo, Rin, can you hear me? Come back to planet Earth, honey.
Yeah, she's really daydreaming, ain't she?
She's a bit of a strange one, but she seems like a nice girl. In the meantime, why don't we just get things ready? We can bring all our desks together.
Yeah, that sounds great. I mean, we're already standing, and we can move them back when we're done. So everything will be back in its place, like it should be.
That sounds great. Let's get it done. Okay, you take the other side, Yamato-kun, and here we go.
I should be helping. Oh, my friends are moving things.
Friends help move stuff.